Hi everybody, it's Suzanne in Ohio. Hey, a couple of videos ago, I mentioned that I had a wonderful haul of stuff at the thrift store that day. And it made me think about my situation. I'm living in with my sister and all my stuff's in storage. And I said to myself, wow, with the few things I've got and then all this stuff, I'm going to challenge myself to do a journal with a haul, just what I had on that haul for that day. But some of these things were so unique, I wanted to show them to you. Now, I apologize right away for the glare of all this plastic and stuff. I can't seem to get the lighting right today. Um, I don't have a ring light. I'm trying to make do with sewing lights and different things like that. Let me show you what I found. Okay. Um, there was a package of 4 of these current stationery things in one bag for 50 cents. And let me just show you quick what was in those. They all have cards and envelopes with that, typically pretty current type artwork on them. Really nice. I could cover this over. I could cover the sentiment up and, essentially collage on them and turn them into anything I want. So that was a wonderful item. 4 of those for 50 cents. And I'll throw these on the floor. This is in no given order, by the way. A whole bag of some newer, some antique postcards for $1. Really, really nice. And then, pardon me, got to get the stuff off the floor. This bag was amazing. This many greeting cards, at least 4 inches thick, with some nice cards, all for 50 cents. And the reason I bought it was I thought, well, if nothing else is in there, this one antique, probably 1940s greeting card was worth it right there. So, what treasures might I find in here? Well, I'll be anxious to find out. And then I needed some envelopes because all my envelopes are in storage and I want to turn some of my prints into some greeting cards. So I found bags of nothing but envelopes. This bag, 50 cents, 50 cents, and 50 cents. So, and the nice thing was, I think there's at least 4 different sizes in there. Now this bag full of these library type cards is too big to bring under the camera. There was over 100 of these in there, and I jumped for joy because what I know I could make out of those, they're medium weight cardstock. It had over 100 of them for, I'm reading my notes here. Okay, 80 of them for $1. And I can collage all over those. The pocket is already kind of roomy. Now, it looks like to me it came out of some kind of man's organizational kit because there's a picture of a tool belt there. And they all have that sticker on them, but I can either peel it off or just collage right over top of it. Okay, that was a wonderful find. Now, of course, the typical file folders, I got 8 of them for 25 cents. I found a package of this stationery. It's real cute. It has a drawing on it of a man in his mule, the wagon, and he's panning for gold. Over 100 sheets of that for 25 cents. Just love that, even if I collage over it. And then photo protectors, and this is the typical one where you slide them in from the side. I got these 20 sheets of these for $1. And then I found a most unusual one. These sheets are huge. There's 2 of them I have here. And I don't know what they were for. but the album must have been huge. And the nice thing about these is the way they're made. The way they're fused together, I can cut them apart, and you slip whatever it was, postcard type size, down in here, and there's even a thumb tab for you to get inside the plastic. Oh, I just loved it. I got 5 double sheets of these for 25 cents. Now these cards are great. I got 2 boxes of these for 25 cents a box, and what they are is some kind of a file system from Diebold. Now Diebold is a manufacturer here in our area, and if you go to your ATM machine, you'll probably see that the security mechanisms on that are made by Diebold. But nice cardstock, never used, has the little plastic thing, which would be so cute to write your own, write on these and name labels and stick them in there. So 2 boxes of those, full boxes, for 50 cents. And then I found out, so this was interesting. Of course, albums of all kind are a dime a dozen at a place like that. I didn't really buy it for the album. I bought it for the type of insert that it had. It's a double-sided, almost, cabinet photo type thing. I can cut those, I can use them, I can tear them apart, and then I can have those mounted, framework type things for anything I want to work. What else? Down here on my floor. Okay. Oh, I like these. A whole bag of chipboard pressed letters and numbers. All for 50 cents. And I can paint these. I can stain them with ink. I can do anything I want. Can even glue paper on them. And there's a way you can do it with tissue paper, and the excess just rips right off. So I was thrilled to find those. I can do a lot of fun things with that. And one more bag of postcards, and then I can see they stuck some greeting cards in there too. All for $1. So what my intention is to get started, and I will probably try to put the guts, I say that, into this journal that I had made on a video. It was a process over 3 or 4 videos. First I made the cover, and then I compiled the pages, and then I have a video on about when I sewed them in. So this will lend itself to a lot of nice things out of my stash from my haul from the thrift store. Now, just a word about my thrift store. I think all thrift stores are wonderful, and thank God somebody takes the time to package and sort all that stuff and put it up for sale. There was many times in my life, and even still now, depending on what I need, I can find what I need at a thrift store, and it saves me a lot of money. So I love my thrift store. I'm real close now, but I'm going to move back to my favorite little town. It's called Hartville, and it's about halfway in between Akron and Canton, Ohio. Hartville started out as a combination of Amish and Mennonite farms. Eventually, over the last 30 years, the Amish moved out. Most of them moved down to our closest large Amish community, which is in Holmes County. And if any of you like to go to those type of places, you'll recognize the name of Berlin and Sugar Creek and Walnut Creek, and Lehman's Hardware is at Kidron, famous location, destination location. Wonderful things. So, but what's left in my town are a bunch of absolutely wonderful people, a lot of Mennonite community, and a lot of very conservative, nice Christian people. Just, it's not a perfect town, but it is nice. So the Mennonite organization started out very, very small and opened a thrift store many years ago. And I have been going there since they were small enough to fit in a bathroom. And then now they have a very large building and acquire donations from all around, because people know that any profit there goes to missions. And I just love going there, and more people donate more and more things, different things. You could literally run and decorate your whole house out of that thrift store. All right, well, I want to thank you for watching, and don't forget about my challenge to you. Um, let's work on a budget. Let's go to the thrift store. Don't forget to look at every aspect of the thrift store. Fabric and stationery, and in the wood section, and puzzles and games, and you just never know what you're going to find. And let's create on a budget and see what we can do. All right, I'll be back probably with another video as I begin to dress this journal out. And I'll keep you up to date. And I'm looking for my cursor so I can turn this video off, and there it is. Hey, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.